blessed love and peace. Back at it. 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be? Outside on the corner. You better get yourself together. Get yourself together. Technically, to be honest, it is 5:44. Still a wee bit before things wake up. Windy, breezy, easy on this late summer AM, PM. And we got a follow drink, very brief, somewhat lighter, but still heavy, lightweight. So for the record, we support a number of clubs, footy that is, what this called, but at the same time, this is some shady business. Don't know what the audio is with this win situation. We might play back and check the track to see if it's whack. Or satisfact. It's late, it's early, it is what it is. So we support a number of clubs to continue on, but we don't go off a lot of the professional football. To be honest, we keep up to be in conversational literacy with brethrens and sistrens. However, like being vested, just professional sports has much to be proven in terms of return on investment. Although in many ways it has greater significance than national affiliations and citizenships and such, when you think about how enthusiastic and loyal people are, and active and proactive, and even consuming in terms of expenditures, perhaps even larger than tax revenues of certain nations, at least officially. Anyway, point is this. All that being said, one of the big things, aside from just the corruption and greed and commercialization and artificial this, that, and the other, what them call the things that brethren wear bras for now. The analytics that used to be called just statistics back in the day. But hey, analytics got further syllables, so it's further expensive. Legitimization and rationalization of the inflation. Ooh, that won't. Let's just finish this up. Wow. Okay, yeah. Let's, all right. Get to the point. What was I talking about? Aside from all the other type of stuff, here's one particular thing that's it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And for kinfolk, particularly African kinfolk, we's, I and I, to continue to provide money, energy, affinity, self towards other kinfolk who are just thoroughly, blatantly, obviously, unapologetically fucked up, racist, bananas on the field, monkey sounds today, these days, with FIFA crying out end racism all day long, and it don't mean shit because it still goes on and FIFA don't do nothing. So it's like, all the players get on their knee, that's a nice gesture, and then the bananas are thrown afterwards. It's so bullshit. And the thing is, nobody holds kinfolk accountable. Governments ain't gonna do it, and the fans don't even do it. And the African kinfolk, players, supporters, still going out and buying kits. And additionally, even myself, just got this football, official UEFA Euro Cup football. That's supporting it. I'm in it now, huh? Okay. But the point is, here we go. This is the point we get into. We're doing a renaming in the meanwhile for clubs, particularly for clubs. This win, don't even know if any of this is taking. Particularly for clubs, we're doing a renaming to further appropriately address and provide appellation to the conditions of the footy. And so here's what we're talking about, just to give you examples. So one club that I support for going over 20 years at this point, since the days of Ronaldinho, thereabouts, that's called Banana Lona. And its fierce rivals in La Liga are Real Banana. And then the other one to speak of in the same league would be Atletico Banana. Then a little bit further along the Mediterranean, we have AS Banana, we have U Banana Us, and then there's always, obviously, Inter Banana. Then going further north, when we get into the FA, we've got Banana United as well as Banana City. Oh, excuse me, whoa, come on, that's just belligerent. It would be Two Finger United and Two Finger City, as well as Two Finger Pool, Two Finger C, and our Two Finger, all, maybe. Anybody else to speak of? We can talk about Totten Two Finger. Totten Two Finger, okay. Ooh, yeah, it's nasty, but yo, get better. Is anybody else? I mean, obviously they're always like newcomers or upstarts during any particular season. So, but those are some of the big clubs to talk about in England. Then going back onto the continent, there's PS One Finger, and there's Bayern One Finger, and those are many of the clubs, particularly in the Champions League. And that being said, here's another note on that topic related. It's interesting because like a few years ago, there's a whole Brexit situation. But interestingly enough, like how is like the FA still affiliated with UEFA? Shouldn't there be some commensurate kind of separation of the FA from UEFA, and like from England away from like the Champions League? Shouldn't there be some, amidst the Brexit, shouldn't there be something like some Fuxit? That would be the equivalent, right? Fuxit. I'm clowning is actually what I'm doing. But that's actually very interesting because it's so fierce. The separation. Oh, I gotta have that separation between Britain and the rest of Europe. Brexit. But at the same time, well, come on, that's not the footy. How else would we be superior? Or at least feigned to be, without foreigners? Who would watch us? Where would we get all this revenue from? Oh, no, not that. That's just, come on, that's just silly. That's just bollocks. Indeed. Seriousness for the political, but not serious enough for the football. Ho. There's levels to the game, and football seems to supersede national politics and government. O.D. Do I lie? I'll tell you one thing, where I sit, some people call them there right there, they're nachos. Some people might call where I'm at nacho seat. What I can tell you also is that right behind me used to be called a bowling alley. And on one particular night, a few years ago, 7-8 years ago, there's a young brethren, a decent brethren. What them Robert Nesta said, good. But his name was Thomas. Thomas was a good man. Young man, out with his friends to the bowling alley spot, and just happened to get into some choice situation, disagreement, and disrespectedness from an off-duty police officer who finds it the occasion of ending his life with some hot rounds in the body. And deads up brother Thomas Yatsen. 7, 8 years ago, right here where I sit. Looks very different now, somewhat so. Different signs, different businesses, endeavors, commercialization. It don't look like a bowling alley. You would not guess it was a bowling alley not too long ago, where the blood is spilt on a busy, heavy trafficked intersection. Heavy traffic intersection. To be honest, don't know about actually human trafficking being too tough right now because it's too busy actually. Too much attention, too much security and violence, one way or the other. There is a social justice institute, building, center, academic, big time. But if you go there, they may not remember what happens here with the black fists posted all around the building. I'm speaking from experience just a few years ago after it happens. You know who this is? Thomas Yakskin. Who's that? Oh, yeah. It's the brother who just got did up a block away from here. Remember that? Oh, yeah, it's sad. Anyways, that's not shade. That's just actually facts. We got to speak on it. And our own hypocrisy. Oh, we done ate there. I ain't spending money, but that was a different situation. It was kind of like a buy-off or an attempted buy-off. I'll play the drum here, particularly in honor of Thomas Yaskin, his way of quieting us up. The brethren at the joint here arrives at one day and say, "Yo, that drum sounds nice. Would you like to play over here?" Not really, but I also have other brethren who would. So try to help other kinfolk out, and it was a nice thing. We know what's going on, but at the same time, it's difficult to say no when it's presented in a very respectful, "Can you help us out here?" kind of situation. So I don't do it for money, but there are other brethren who do busk. So it's difficult to avoid that, but that's on me because we done broke bread, even non-vegan bread. So we in it, all types of hypocrisy and bullshit and everything else like that. Ain't no excuses. We are held accountable when the justice arrives. We got an answer for that. And I'm gonna leave it at that. So, all that being said, we continue to give all thanks and praise to the Most High Elohim, blessed love and peace, and Rastafari.